So I wanted to buy room dividers, but after looking online, I'd rather not. The idea then came to me, what if I make my own? Jenny, being the supportive sister, said, "You're stupid." And I said, "Bet I can." And she said, "Bet," and I said, "Bet," which gave birth to a whole new set of videos. The moment anyone walks into this house, they see my room. And of course, the living room. And I don't mind this at all, but the only time I want privacy is when I'm sleeping. Because it's embarrassing for anyone to step foot into this house and see me like this, or even this.
They don't have cardboard?
So I opened up my wallet to check how much I have, and my budget was $11. I had no idea how I was going to do this. This is not a DIY. I made shit up as I went along. So I decided to buy these kinds of posters. I'm not exactly 100% sure what they're made of, but I bought these and I bought 10 of them. With the tax, it all came down to $11 exact. Lucky me. And in between this, Jenny also decided to do a couple of bets just to prove I don't know what, but here are her little mini bets.
Bet you'll drop it. Oh! Oh! Come at me. Oh! I pressed the cart. But you didn't say what you wanted if you would have won. Wow. Catch him with one hand. No. Catch him with 2 fingers. Those two? You catch all of them? I'll buy them. If I throw them wrong, I'll admit.
I wasn't ready.
You said ready. I'm throwing it. That just no cuenta. Oh yeah, my bad. I threw that one wrong. I'll admit, I fucked up. I'm gonna give you 1 point for that little trick. Congratulations, Jenny. Now you're proving me wrong today.
So I didn't start until the next day after work, as you can tell. And the only things that I used that I had around my house were popsicle sticks and glue. Oh, it wasn't, I guess, technically $11, but for me it was. I also used a knife, the ugliest knife that we have, but of course, because I can't use my mom's good knives. And how I did it was I just stuck the knife on the top to make a hole. That way I can insert the popsicle stick inside that hole. Also, before I even put the popsicle stick, I put glue on the inside. And I also put glue on the outer part. And okay, I had footage of me putting both another cardboard on top of it, but for whatever reason I cannot find it. I'm sorry, but it's like a jigsaw puzzle. You just put it on top of the other and you just hold it down and you let it dry for at least a day, or at least that's what I did. Do be careful how you insert the popsicle stick, because I actually ripped that one. Now the next day I used contact paper to help support it a little bit more. It is called contact paper, right? I used contact paper to help support it a little bit more and help give it that support that it desperately needed. If not, the cardboard just kept flopping over back and forth and looked funny. Originally, when I started putting it on, I had the idea to cover it up with some portrait drawings of EXO, but I didn't. So if you guys actually ever do this, just be sure to measure it out evenly. That way it doesn't come out looking very uneven and really ugly. So I just did it to both sides to help it support a lot more. And to my surprise, it actually worked very, very well. So I did it to every single one of them, and the 10 posters ended up being 5 room dividers. But before I get into that, I actually put tape in between 2 posters. I actually separated it so it was 3 room dividers in one and 2 room dividers in the other. I put tape in between to help support it because I'm on a budget. I did not have money to go buy those in between thingies that I forgot what they're called. I just forget the name of them. They're not hinges, are they? I don't think they're hinges. So the tape actually supported it very, very well. I did not need those hinges. Again, I don't know if I'm using that word right, but I'm just going to call them hinges for now for the lack of time that I have. And voila, they actually stood up very well. I put up both posters that I already had drawn. I had a deer one and a Chania one. And I started doing everyone else. Right here is a quick little bit of footage that I recorded, at least tried to when I was drawing it. So our fabulous leader, my God, look at him, so chiseled, his eyebrows, those eyes of seduction. Hi, Mom. So once I finished up, all I did was I used tape and some plastic sheets that I already had, and I put it over just to protect it since it is charcoal, and I did not have time to draw everyone else. So here is a quick doodle of the rest of them. Aren't they so cute? They're so adorable. I love them so much. I'm so sorry. Enchant's my bias. I ran out of time. So here is all of them on my room dividers. If any of you would ever like to do them, of course you can decorate them how you want. And now next time someone walks into the room and I'm sleeping, my wonderful handsome Korean men are gonna be protecting me as I sleep. Ha! Ha ha! I crack myself up and of course I make myself cringe. So it's pretty safe to say that I won this bet. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And thank you so much to everyone for supporting us. Until next time, this is Steff signing off. Oh, it's so cute and so ugly, just like you.